many of you know, Clayton navigated the college through COVID. When he first saw the painting in person, he mentioned that many past presidents have had a symbol of their tenure hidden within their portraits. He asked, once it was already painted, if I could paint a red COVID icon on his blazer to symbolize what he would be remembered for. I told him we could put it on the back of the painting. We can't talk about this portrait without acknowledging the Obama portraits, which were both completed in 2018. Barack and Michelle were the first public figures to break away from a more conventional style and commission the painters Hindi Wiley and Amy Sherrill to represent them. They expanded what presidential portraiture could be. In presidential portraiture, there's a long-standing tradition of painting presidents in their offices. You might find someone standing at a desk, surrounded by books, or some other larger-than-life scholarly pursuit. The Obama portraits use color, clothing, and seated poses to evoke something more modern. The spaces surrounding them are pared down to what is essential. They do their job by capturing the likeness, revealing something about the sitters, and pulling on the heartstrings of the public's imagination. They are themselves, and they symbolize more than themselves. Perhaps the Obama portrait sparked the idea of a different kind of portrait than his predecessors for Clayton. He said, "I'm not interested in traditional portraits. Nothing wrong with them, just not my thing." But he still needed a painting that would capture his likeness and feel like him. In order for something like this to work, it has to be a good fit between the sitter and the artist. I have always painted portraits, mostly of the people that are in my life. I style, pose, and photograph them, and my pictures become my source material. Aside from the fact that I had not met Clayton in real life, Clayton's portrait felt completely in line with what I do, which is elevate people through paint. Everything matters in a painting. In talking about the possibilities for this portrait, Clayton and I agreed that the setting would be outside, that he would choose his attire, and that the pose would be natural. Clayton's favorite color is blue, so it was important to use blue as the dominant color. The sky is a blue gradient. The water is also blue, but it's leaning towards green to show how green the main landscape is and how that greenery is often reflected in its many bodies of water. His shirt and suit jacket are also various tints and shades of blue, which he wears often. His face is made up of pinks, oranges, and purples to stand out against the cooler background. The eyeglass frames add a pop of orange, which is the complement of blue. The direction of light and shadow depict the late afternoon glow. The setting behind him is the Schiller Coastal Studies Center, which is a place for the college to expand their role as a leader in environmental studies. Clayton, who is very aware of the climate crisis, was looking towards a greener future for the college. Now on the pose. The gentle tilt of the head, the kind eyes, the barely there smile, and the hands in his pockets, which he insisted on, all evoke someone with a relaxed confidence. He is looking at us with warmth and empathy. All of these decisions are meant to reveal something about Clayton's character that might not be obvious at first glance. He was seeking representation as an expression of personal style, and in doing so, thinking about the future in a meaningful way. Clayton was also thrilled that his successor, Safa Zaki, would be the first female president of the college. In his approach, Clayton has modeled something that hopefully all of Bowdoin students learn during their college years. That while traditions are important, it is possible to give yourself permission to change them and and create your own traditions. I want to thank Fred Field, the photographer, whose work I used as reference photographs, everyone at the museum who helped coordinate this, and all the staff that made today possible, Mark Wetley, who taught at the college for 38 years, influenced generations of art students, and who gave me my foundation in portraiture. Without him, this connection would not have been made. To my husband, who lived with me while I was consumed by this. To all of you, the audience, who brings this all to life. And to the board of directors and Clayton Rose for trusting me to paint my vision of what a collegial portrait could be. It is an honor to present the 15th presidential portrait for Bowdoin College, Clayton Rose.